Coming up on Varsity Sports Now, track and field took center stage in Sioux Falls last weekend with the 89th annual Howard Wood Dakota Relays. The spotlight burns brightest on Friday night. We'll recap this year's thrilling special event.
Every win is an accomplishment at the Dakota Relays, and a handful of athletes were left with a lot to celebrate. Alex Heinert will reflect on some of this weekend's greatest performances.
The regular season winding down for high school baseball teams in our region. Find out where Jandy thinks your team stands as we approach the postseason.
All that plus another edition of Diamond Tips just ahead on Varsity Sports Now.
And how is everybody doing? Jay Elson, Jason Andera. This is Varsity Sports Now, and we are going to talk track again this week, and a lot of it because those 89th annual Howard Wood Dakota Relays are in the books. We've been talking about them for weeks now, and the reason for that is even the most casual of track fans in this part of the country gets excited about that event.
Truly one of the best events in the entire region. Another tradition of Dakota Relays is usually bad weather, but we had good weather this week, so a lot to talk about. We'll send it over to Alex Heinert to give us the highlights on the special events.
Thanks, guys. The crown jewel of the Howard Wood Dakota Relays has long been the special events, and this year was no exception. Now, because of stadium construction, weather issues, and event rotation, the boys' special 800 and the girls' special 200 had not been run since 2009, but this year they proved worth the wait. Conditions were perfect for the outstanding boys' special 800-meter field assembled on Friday night at Howard Wood. Bismarck's Dylan Werner, Jacob Simmons of Sturgis, Custer's Brennan Witz, and Sioux City East's Carter Lilly were among the favorites. To the race we go, and on the backstretch here, it's East's Carter Lilly taking the lead. He would push the pace early, though he's challenged here by Witt of Custer, a three-time Class 8 champ in the 800, as well as Jace Kraft of Wessenden Springs there on the inside. Nearing the finish of their first 400, it's Lilly and Kraft out in front side by side as the bell rings. On to the home stretch of the final lap. Now it's Lilly still in the lead with Dylan Werner of Bismarck trying to come from behind and Kraft hanging on in third place, yet neither would be able to catch Carter Lilly of Sioux City East. He wins the boys' special 800 meters in a time of 1:55.8. A great run for Lilly. Here now the full results. Great times put in by Werner and Kraft, both going under the 1:57 mark to finish second and third respectively. A disappointing night for Brennan Witt as a hamstring issue midway through the first lap would cause him to fall behind the leaders and finish at the back of the pack in 8th. Carter Lilly's your champion, though. Here's what he had to say about the race.
Since it was the stagger start instead of the waterfall, I just wanted to run what I normally run pace-wise right away, and I ended up being in front, which I wasn't planning on. I was planning on just kind of being up near the front, and maybe letting someone else draft off them, and then at the end kind of take it over. But the way I run, I just kind of got out quick and got in front and just tried to hold off everyone else. It's always nice when you realize that it's yours. It's a rush.
Back to the track in the girls' special 200 meters. Top seed Stacy Smith of Sioux Falls Christian forced to withdraw because of a recurring hamstring problem. Her Charger teammate Miranda Velgersdijk would take her spot in the field. Alongside her, Cortney Dowling of Pierre, Brooke Ireland of Sturgis, Elena Klaprich of Rapid City Central, Macy Denzer of Waterton, all among the top runners. Let's see the race now in its entirety because we can do those kind of things on Varsity Sports Now. Look at the starts here from Macy Denzer in lane 7, Dowling in lane 3. Both are well in front of the pack as they make the turn. As you see here, Denzer keeping pace with Dowling through the first 150 meters, but in the final quarter of the race, the Pierce sophomore pulls away from her and from everybody else, and she will take the girls' special 200 in a great time of 24.78 seconds. Everybody excited, hugs all around. No one, though, more excited than Cortney Dowling. Here are the full results. As you can see, good efforts from Denzer and Klaprich, both going under the 26-second mark. A great run from Miranda Velgersdijk, as well as the race alternate steps in and takes 4th place in this loaded field at 26 seconds even. What a race, though, by Cortney Dowling. Here are her thoughts on the victory.
I just wanted to do my best at this race and just put my best foot out there, and I knew I was going to be put up against a bunch of very competitive and great athletes to run against. I could hear them, and I thought they were gaining on me, so I just thought I was going to have to push my hardest throughout the whole thing. And I was going for time, and I did very well. So.
Yes, you did, Courtney. Much more coming up from her and from the other outstanding tracksters from this weekend at the Howard Wood Dakota Relays. That's coming up after the break.
Varsity Sports Now, presented by Shields.